Good morning. There we go. All messages. Good morning. Hey, Sean, can you hear me? Okay, good. Hang on. There's my bot. Good. I would hate to start and not have sound. Alright. Okay, thanks. So you're the second person. Sean, how crazy is your house right now? Yeah, I figured. My little one is asleep next to me. Let me see. There's my flip screen. He's literally asleep next to me. And he's out. I almost went back to sleep considering I didn't go to bed till like 2. And then I was up at 6. And I'm like, forget this, because I'll end up sleeping. And my parents are leaving to come out here at 10. So I wanted to be up. Hey, Andy. Nice to see you. Catching up on some... There we go. Catching up with you guys before we start. Yeah, my, hey Jaden, nice to see you. Yeah, my parents are coming out. They're leaving in an hour, and they're an hour away. So I figured, go ahead, go live, get that done out of the way. I could spend time with my family when they're here, and then I can go live again later. Hello. Hey, Just Living Life. Jaden, Andy, Lava House. Shout out to all of you. What's for birthday breakfast? I'm hungry. Happy birthday. Thank you. Actually, the only thing I had so far was some bacon. I had bacon and it was like microwavable. How can I get a shout out? Usually I have shout outs picked out is how I usually have done it, but right now since I've been doing them live, I'm kind of doing it like how Tuber Chat does. I'm showing some supportive channels on the screen, but I'm also showing a lot of like you guys coming in as well. So I'm kind of doing a mix of both. So Jaden, I could put you up. And hello, Mastery High Gaming. Nice to see you this morning. Just watched your new video this morning. Jaden, I'm going to start off with you. I'm working. Here we go. I used to do this with StreamYards, and then my computer started not holding internet. I think my husband's work computer, like, takes over. Sorry, it's early. Can't remember if I commented. It's been a long night. I feel the same way. No worries. Just the thought is helpful. Because I'm almost certain that there's some family members that I may not even get a text from today. Alright. Jaden. As I mess up my camera. There we go. Jaden, I found through Uber chat. You have some new videos I haven't seen yet. TikTok videos. Okay. So if you're interested in following Jaden, there's so yeah, you got a nice selection there. Trying to turn, there we go. I know, it's early for me. It's usually I'm sleeping till about, lately I've been sleeping till about 11 because I'm up so late. Thank you, Jaden. If you guys are interested, check Jaden's channel out. Sorry, my messenger's going off and it's probably vibrating in the phone. Jaden, there's several people in the chat too if you'd like to connect with any of them as well. I'm going to pull Lava House up. Okay. Sean, Lava House family. What can I say? Such a fun, loving family. If I can get this. There we go. We just lately did a collab on the fruit challenge. We did the Life in a Day project together. And we did the top 10 things to do after quarantine. Woo woo. I would hope you know them. They are a fantastic family. Got a green screen. I'm so interested to see more. What's our next collab? Our next collab is probably going to be the push-ups. I'm thinking maybe the 22 push-up challenge or let me turn this around. The 22 push-up challenge. I want to do the fall bucket list and something else. Oh, and I suggested to Murphy this morning about maybe doing a small fruits challenge. Maybe even see how many of them we can eat. That would be interesting. Strawberries, grapes, kiwi, you know, small fruit. I got ideas. But we will not let that go unknown. Considering, Sean, your fruit challenge video has more than your GoPro video. Hey, I'm in too. I'm excited. I'm excited for our challenges. Oh, yes, Sean, we got an email yesterday that our flight going to Florida was canceled, but we had a flight coming home. They canceled our flight to Florida. We ended up having to rebook. We kept our flight coming home, and we have a layover now. Right. So now we're flying, instead of a direct flight to Orlando, it's going to be a flight to, we're going to Maryland and then going down to Florida. Hey, Kristen! I'm so glad you can make it. I know it's early, but with it being such a big, busy day and all, I wanted to make sure I got my shout outs in. Jaden, can I help you get monetized? Yes, I can. I can definitely help you with that. Definitely. If you, Jaden, if you connect with me, well, we're already connected. Connect with Lava House. And I have a couple friends that will work on getting you set. Just make sure you keep putting content out and keep it public. Hey, Jess, living life. She says hi to Kristen. I think I'm at the bottom of the chat. Yeah, so we ended up having to reschedule our flight, and thank God we had enough in our account to just, it was an even exchange. So now instead of a direct flight, we got a layover, but the little one wants to fly, so he gets to be on a plane 4 times instead of twice. Let's just hope he does well, because that will get interesting. Kristen, I'm going to add you as a moderator as well. So I got Lava House and Kristen as moderators. We can do a Zoom and you can help me get monetized. We could do that too. There's ideas. Just as long as you keep putting out content, that'll definitely help. I have so much content right now because I've been batch filming. I'm putting out an hour video Monday. It's more like an hour and 15 minutes. But there was an Asian lantern festival of these lights. They were so cool. So we filmed our time at the zoo and then after the lights. And so that, and then Wednesday I'm going to post the show that we saw there because they allowed filming. And then I have, what else? Oh, and then I got like some hand sanitizer videos, and I got a whole bunch I batch filmed. So now it's just editing and putting it out. And then in a month, actually, yes, 1 month from yesterday, we will be leaving. So I'm excited to have some Disney vlogs to put out, some ride point of views, and dining reviews. We're excited. Yes, Jaden, you have to put out more content so people have a long playlist to run for you. It helps. It helps when you have binge watchable content. Kristen, I'm going to put you up on the screen. Turn around. Lava House, you have not got to see Kristen's content yet, unless you've been in Tuber Chat. I know you've been in Tuber Chat. Kristen. Sorry for the shakiness. Yes, I'm going to put Busy Mom up next. Kristen's content is amazing. She's down to earth. She's reliable. She's trustworthy. You're so welcome, Kristen. We had that conversation the other night. I know Kevin was willing to get off the phone, and here you and I are just talking away. It's so easy to do. She's so much fun, and when I run her playlist, she's only got 41 videos, but it's so easy to binge watch. I'm over here. There we go. I apologize. I'm shaky. I wish I had my computer back, but I know it's gonna crash. Here. It was a great conversation. Learned a lot. It's easy to do. Yes, Sean, that's why I also showed her channel too. I know you could benefit from it. Sean's a family channel, and he shows his family, and Sean's story is just amazing. He started his channel back in March when his job went under, and he's already monetized. Like 3 months later, he got his hours, he got his his subscriptions. It's amazing. Sean's story is like a once in a lifetime thing. You're so welcome, Kristen. Yeah, I was telling Kevin too. I believe I turned. Okay. Hey, RNA Legacy, nice to see you. We can do a Zoom after this host so you can help me. I can't do it today. I've got stuff going on today. This is so hilarious. Kristen, you gotta see this. I'm gonna turn the camera. Come on. He's sleeping right next to me as we go live. He is knocked out. Thank you, Kristen. I thought I'd turn that around. Thank you, Jaden. Right? Isn't that so the sweetest thing you've ever seen? And he's so out. I'm just talking, and it's not even phasing him. He came in our bed at like 3 in the morning, and I felt so bad for him, and I'm like, just sleep here. And Leah, look at this. I felt so bad. Look at that precious face. Thank you. I'm used to him being up by like 6 in the morning. But he came in at 3 and I'm like you can lay down there. Just have fun. I gave him a kiss earlier to see how he was gonna interact, and he didn't even budge. So I am going live. It's going to be from 6 to 8 tonight for my birthday. I was hoping to be monetized to kind of tie everything all together at once. But thank you, Leah. But yeah, I'm like 50. I'll end up being monetized like today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. It only says I'm 50 hours away. I can try. I have it already scheduled through my phone though, so when I went on StreamYards and I couldn't start one. I'd have to start it on my phone. I know, Leah. I was hoping it would be before, but it's okay. That just means I'll have to go live next week to celebrate. I'll run you again. Thank you. Yeah, I know, studios like even says we have our hours, but it's just waiting for the monetization page to catch up. So, how exciting. Leah, I was just pulling you up now. You guys want to connect with Leah. Heading into work now. I will catch you live tonight. You go, girl. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I know I went live early today just so I can go live tonight. My parents are coming out in about an hour or two, so I wanted to at least come live, get my shout outs in, and yeah, so greatly appreciate you stopping in. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I hit videos. There we go. Busy mom. Her name is Leah. She is in the right age group. My son's just about the same age as her daughter. Let's start off here. You're welcome, Leah. She just recently started, but her channel is so easy to binge watch. It's quick. And you learn a lot. I mean, I'm in early childhood education, and I learned a lot. You definitely want to check out her channel. And she's got more coming out as well. Ah, my tripod. Yeah, between everything going on today, I'll look at that and see. Thank you for saying such sweet things. You're so welcome. I wouldn't say them if they weren't true. I'm going to run your food challenge playlist. Thank you. The food challenges are one of the top videos on my channel. So many people, like, that's like the most liked videos on I'm going to, I got so much content I gotta edit, but I want to put out a new video on the editor we use since there's now an update. That might be after our trip too, when I need more content. He's snoring now. RNA Legacy. I'm gonna pull RNA Legacy up. I know they're gone, but at least you guys can see what. See their content. I have to get going in a minute. I just want to drop in and say hi. I'm letting you run. Thank you. Sean, any plans for today? My parents are coming out. We're going to order pizza, and I don't know if we're going to do cake. If my mom brings some, maybe. And that's about it. Like, I think we're going to take the little one to the park. Such an awesome channel. They've been here checking us out the last couple shout out videos too. Alright. So that gives you a little bit about RNA Legacy. And then I'm just going to sit here and talk with you guys because my shoutouts right now are kind of slow. And so my favorite kind of cake. Let me get my chat back. Don't forget about Disney. I'll get to meet my first YouTuber in real life. I'm excited. Hey, I'm excited for that too. Like, we're basing everything around meeting you. There we go. So, favorite kind of cake.
Hi, Mom.
He's awake. Favorite kind of cake is probably like, see, my grandma would always ask me, and I'd always do banana, because, like, so homemade was always banana, but, like, I like marble. I like both. But then, like, that pescata cake that has, like, the strawberries in it, I just recently, like, started loving that. There we go.
Is it your birthday?
Today's my birthday.
Yay!
He asked me last night, and I told him, I said, when you wake up tomorrow, it'll be Mommy's birthday.
Hi, Dad.
So, of course, now that he woke up, that's the first thing. Today's your birthday? You would think it was his birthday. Yeah, I'm excited for our little meetup in Disney Springs. I'm excited for everything right now. Doesn't banana cake sound awesome? I mean, it looks like vanilla, but with banana taste. I'm also like a big banana person, so like I love banana pudding. Hi, Mrs. Morrison. It's got to be early for you. Or is it late? My first popular YouTuber. I can't say that. I don't know. Well, I mean, um, I am over the 1,000, but half 2 in the afternoon. Okay, so it's not too bad for you. I get mixed up on times and everything. Then again, I'm also one that goes to bed at 2 in the morning and is up at 6 a.m. today. So I barely sleep. Hello, Tamim. Plus, I wanted to go live early so I didn't interrupt Curtis's fruit challenge today, and I wanted to go live later for my birthday, so I didn't want to tie them both in together. So I pulled Mrs. Morse, or I pulled up Leah. I need to pull up Mrs. Morse. Okay, you guys, if you do not have Mrs. Morrison, you should check out her channel. Hey, Tuber Chat. She has, as I'm holding, she is behind the motherhood lifestyle. She is incredible. She's got an amazing voice. You definitely will not be disappointed. Thank you, Kevin. I know, I was thinking this morning, I turned 29. This is going to be the last year of my 20s. But then, like, I kind of broke down and had, like, a little... You're welcome. I had, like, this little, like... What do you call them? Midlife crisis. Because, like, I told my Kevin, I said, you know, I'm sad that I'm about to be 30. I still have never owned a home. And, I mean, like, we just bought our, like, first new car for us. Hey, Yoga with Mo, nice seeing you. And, he's like, we got time. He's like, next year we'll, you know, we'll be good. But it's like, you would think by the time you're 30, you feel like you should have that stuff figured out, and I haven't yet, but that's okay. It's hard to believe I met Kevin when I was 20, I think I said 22. I was like just a couple months shy of turning 23 when we first met. And then I was pregnant with Ryan at 24, had him at 25. The 30s are the best years of your life. That's what I feel like. I feel like I found my main, my husband. It's just crazy. I feel like by the time I hit 30, I should have, been started on a house, and we're still renting, but we're having to fix our credit, but we'll be good. I'm 37, can't afford anything because of chronic illness. Just had to ask for donations for an air conditioner. We have our own journey to follow. I am so sorry to hear that. I agree though. I feel like this day and age, you need an air conditioner. Like I'm in a hoodie right now because we had the air blowing all night because that's the only way I could sleep. So I woke up freezing, but I feel like you need the air to survive now. You going out there?
Yeah, I'm watching my tablet.
Okay. Little guy rolled out of bed and he goes, "Mom, it's your birthday." Like it was his own. I also told him before he went to bed because he's like, "So when I wake up, there's gonna be decorations?" And yeah, sure, kid. Like, I didn't go out and get any. I got ideas though for my monetization live. So I got stuff to plan for that now that we got paid. I didn't have time to go do anything for my birthday. Unless my mom brings something. I mean, and that's what's hard too, because my Kevin's been a diabetic most since he was 6. So, well, I'm about to get monetized. I woke up this morning because my studio says I'm way past. Like, I've gotten my hours. But the monetization page hasn't updated yet. So we're waiting on that. Once that updates, because yesterday we were at 3,880 hours, and I woke up this morning and we're at 3,949 hours. So it's like 51 hours left. So I'm there. It's just waiting for it to catch up. Yeah, my Kevin has had diabetes since he was 6, so buying his insulin and then I'm gonna start coughing now. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a journey. We started last year and our first video was the getting to know us, and then we did the farm, and like I go back and look and I should have put those 2 videos together, but I think at the time YouTube wouldn't let you, so they had to be separate. And I look at that and I know we have grown in the last year. It is incredible. Sorry. Until my laptop works. There we go. So, I mean, to think between the editing. There we go. Between editing has been different. Editing, you now know, like, you're better at cutting off where you should. Filming, like, everything in general is even, I'm going back and even updating my thumbnails to look better. Especially now that the thumbnail maker I use updated and has some really cool designs. So I'm excited. They have like paint splatter. I'm like, oh yeah, I can have fun with this. That's why too, I almost need to take like 2 weeks off of YouTube when I do get monetized to be able to like put the ads on the videos, plus also work on tags and work on tags, thumbnails, just all over, make the videos better. 3 a.m. Oh. Yeah, that's about the time my kid came into our bed, and I've been sleeping on the air mattress in his room for the last probably 2 weeks, just so I could keep him in his bunk bed. Talk about sleep. And I've been letting him sleep with me on the air mattress just for something to cuddle, because it helps me sleep. I can't sleep in my own bed. And so I just let him sleep in ours. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that, which I see that right here, because I have you up. I'm gonna stick that so I can watch that. There we go. This is probably better. Yoga with Mo. Ever since I met her through Tuber Chat, we are... Oh, I know I'm a little bit behind, but I'm pretty good at catching back up. Yoga, peace, cooking. Thank you, Miss Morrison. You definitely want to check her out. Her channel can give you a peace of mind. It's okay, you are. Thank you. And yes, 6 pillows for cuddling. That's my kind of... Well, like, yeah, I'm, yes, I'm married. So, but he complained, I got, like, the only way I could fall asleep is cuddling with him. It's bad. It got to the point where, like, I have so many pillows because if he's already passed out, I could then cuddle, kind of come on my side with my pillow, and I feel ya. It needs... I hate that I talked about sleep, because now I'm going to start yawning. I went through my subscriptions list last night. I thought I had a pain in my wrist. I try to cuddle Kevin, but when he's passed out, there's no. It's the only way I sleep. He, last night, he was so out of it. I thought his sugar was low because he was sweating so bad. Because that's one of the first signs is, the sweating really, he was like soaked. And I asked him, I said, are you okay? He goes, yeah, it's just really hot in here. Like, because that's the first thing that happens when sugar drops. So, like, it looks like I go crazy, and I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. It's just hot. So it's like, But then the one time that we went before this last trip, one of my early videos, it's Kevin's birthday video. We went to the hotel that we reviewed after everything opened back up. And we went across the street to that Buckeye Express diner. And we were eating, and all of a sudden he quit talking to me, and I thought something was wrong, and I realized he started having a diabetic like coma where he like wasn't functioning. He kept eating, but he didn't know what was going on around him. So I now have to be prepared for stuff like that, and especially with Ryan almost being, because Kevin found out he was diabetic at 6, and Ryan turns 5 in February. So he's almost at that age where children find out that they have it. So I like have to keep Ryan calm, and I have to keep Kevin okay. Like, that was a mess. But I did this whole video on, yeah, he's type 1. And I did this whole video about how everybody should like know what's going on. The poor people at the restaurant called the ambulance for me, and like I was so worried like that they were gonna be upset over it. Thank you, Jaden. I'll add you when I get off here. I appreciate it. And yeah, it was a scary time. It's definitely something, and it could happen to anybody. Like, thank God that the father at the table, like couple tables down, was like checking on him while I ran to go get help. And it's scary, but yet at the same time, like, if you know what's going on, you could kind of prepare for it. So now I have like glucose bottles of liquid, and I got tablets. So if he's like conscious enough, he could chew a tablet. They look like Tums. And then if he's not conscious enough, the liquid is just enough to get it like down his throat so he wouldn't choke. It's scary, but it's good to know. Like, and then that was another thing, is when the ambulance driver told me, because I'm like, I'm sorry, I was shaking. I told him, I said, I'm not from here. Like, it's like a 2-hour drive to get there. It's up by like where this hotel is by the Mansfield Reformatory, the prison that Shawshank Redemption was filmed at. And yeah, so I'm like, I just told them, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm more trying to stay calm for our little guy. And the guy told me, he goes, you're fine. He goes, you did the right thing. He goes, if you probably waited any longer, he probably wouldn't have lived through this. So it's very, what is it, traumatizing? I mean, I've learned a lot. So now, like, we've went and ate at places before, and he'll start like slurring like he's drunk, but yet he doesn't drink. So I get to the point where I know that I gotta do something. It's like, great, I'm hanging out with a drunk guy that's not even drunk. But I look at that as a sign that I could fix it if I have to. I have asthma. It's scary. Sometimes the kids will just hand me mine. And that's good to know, too. I have sports-induced asthma, so I don't usually need it. Usually, like, I haven't played baseball in years. that was when I really needed my inhaler. Now as an adult, I mean, other than like Ryan will go play with his Nerf gun and I'll make him go get the Nerf darts. So that's one thing. But if I had to run the bases, I would need it. But there's been a couple times I've woke up hard of breathing. And this year being the year it is, you know, everything going on. But on top of it, I think it's been the worst year for allergies. So, and that's another thing with the whole sleeping issue, is sleeping, and like every time you would rotate, like my nose is like draining. So like it'll be stuffed up on this side and then I roll over and it drains and stuffed up on this side. I gotta have a great day. Thanks, Sean. I probably will be on for like another 15 minutes. I don't want this to be too long to not be rewatchable, but just long enough that I could get some shout outs in, so. Also, yeah, so asthma, I needed my inhaler the one night. It was just so hard of breathing. And I'm thankful for it. Like, I got my inhaler and all, but yet at the same time, I shouldn't need it. But there's been moments. Hey, Cruise family. Welcome. It's been so much fun getting to know you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show some more shout outs. So one of my dear friends, Carrie Beth, she's about to be monetized. She is so much fun between her cooking videos. She doesn't care for ASMR, but she does a great job at it. She is a channel that you want to check out. She's extremely supportive. As my phone is trying to put the Cruise family up. You just recently hit your 1K. Congrats. They are your average family channel. So much fun. Definitely give great laughs. Pop the Pig. My son has been asking for that one too. Eating raw onion. Now that would be a challenge. So if you do not have the Cruise family, you definitely want to at least go and check them out. Those challenges would be awesome to start with. Oh, there we go. You're welcome. There, now my phone's level. Still here, was talking to my husband. You're fine. No worries. I know those times where like now is like the best time to get a good conversation in. I know I almost went live out in the living room because it's been kind of a quiet morning, But as soon as I would do that, he would end up getting a phone call for work, because that's my luck. So what does everybody have planned for today? I'm gonna probably be uploading my video for Monday. Probably editing between my parents coming out today. My parents live an hour away, so they're gonna come out, we're gonna have some pizza, and probably go to the park for a little bit down the street. And that's probably it. Not much going on. And then I know I want to edit. The video I'm putting out today is like an hour and 15 minutes. But it was a great time at the zoo. So I want to get that done. Put up a, edit the show that we taped at the zoo. They let us record. So that's going to be a 30-minute vlog. And then, yeah. Get some of my other smaller videos that I have batch filmed, edited, and ready. So by the time we go on vacation, we'll have videos ready to schedule. And then when we get back, we'll just have vacation videos to edit and put out. We could do that. I just don't know who's going live at the moment to be able to raid somebody. Plus, I don't have very many people in here. Let's see. A friend of mine is going live. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. we're going to go ahead and raid, I believe his name is Owen, a friend of mine. He's doing a live shout out as well. Thank you, Leah. So if you guys want to raid them, just go ahead and say that the Hoops family sent you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll jump in there for a little bit. And I'm going to go enjoy my birthday. So I will see you guys later if you guys come by in the live later. And yeah, so we were able to get a little bit of shout outs in, get you guys out there, and I will see you guys later. I will be around for messages if you need me. So, all right. Have a great day. Remember, opportunities are created. You are the creator of those opportunities. So go out there and make your dreams happen. I love each and every one of you. Remember, if you are watching the replay, please go down and let me know in the comments so I can come back and show you love as well. I love you. Enjoy your day. Each and every one of you are beautiful, and I will see you next time. Bye.